Boo! So today's just not my day. A bunch of things have gone wrong and it could be worse, I'm not gonna lie. But I just wanted to talk about when life gets tough, you should just keep going. I don't know, dude. I have to wear this Peppa Pig band-aid because I cut myself. Not to mention that I spilled a bunch of water in the house and I had to clean the whole thing up. Like a bunch of water spilled on the floor and it was not fun. Trust me. But I wanted to try to vlog with my main camera. I'm using the Canon EOS R5. I've vlogged with my phone in the car, and then I've also vlogged with my point and shoot camera recently, if I can find it. This is the 8-year-old Canon G7X Mark II. If you want to see my vlog on this camera, check it out. I'll put it in the description. But the reason I wanted to use this camera is because I can quickly and easily get amazing quality footage if the lighting is right. So, wait. Okay. See? It looks pretty cool, and there's only like one light source, which is very simple. And of course, there are a bunch of other factors, like the type of shirt that I'm wearing. I probably should be wearing white if I were to use this setup, because I would just blend in a little too much. And if I wanted to add like a little accent light, I could, and add it right here so that it would look a little bit more cooler. But, you know, we gotta stick to the basics. But first things first, if things aren't going your way, all you gotta do is focus on the positives. And I know that it's a lot easier said than done, but once you get around to, you know, like this already happened to me, there's nothing really I can do about it, so I'm just gonna go about my day, then everything is alright. I have to clean my room, but I got a little special surprise, and I think I'm gonna do it in my room. Just stick around and find out. So it's pretty easy to feel down when something bad happens to you, but you just gotta remember that there's a whole lot more stuff that's going for you than against you. And one way that you can realize that is by journaling. Specifically, journaling things that you're grateful for. And there's so many things to be grateful for. I've talked about this on the channel before. So just think about things like you have food every day on the table, you have a space to live in, you may have a car, you may have even the hair on your head you can be grateful for. And once you think about these positive things, the negative things won't matter as much. So, for example, when I was cleaning up that water spill, it sounds dumb, but it works. I told myself that this extra work that I'm doing, cleaning up the water, is just extra calories that I'm burning off so that I can be one step closer to reaching my goals. And it sounds absolutely dumb, like it doesn't make sense at all, but if you think it that way, it kind of gets your mood in a more positive state, and that's all that matters, to be honest. Another thing too is, instead of focusing on all the bad things that are happening to me, I could be like, dude, I'm vlogging right now, I get to do this whenever I want to. I have a package, so there's another hint. I'm gonna be opening up a package that I'm super excited to try out, this product. And it's something that I bought online because my brother. I'll explain more in a second. Okay, so sometimes you may feel overwhelmed with a task or tasks that you have to do for the day, for the week, whatever it is. You may have to submit an assignment during a certain period of time and you're like super busy, or you have to submit your work to a client and you just have so much things going on. Another thing that you can do that I've talked about before as well is to break it down into more simpler steps. So instead of thinking about this whole project that you have to do, you could break it down into like, okay, I could start off by creating scripts for these videos first, and then after that I can do the voiceovers, I could film the footage, edit it, and then send it off, instead of just being overwhelmed by all of this stuff. Just break it down into more simpler steps. And something that has helped me is to actually block out my calendars, because it helps me stay accountable. And shout out to Anne, if you still watch these videos. I am using Toggle now to stay accountable, so I block out my things that I have to do for the day, and it's like very rough, and then I track what I actually do through Toggle, so I have it on my MacBook, my iPad, my phone, so there's no excuses. and it helps me to stay accountable. So for example, like I do a morning routine for an hour, and the morning routine doesn't really take an hour. It's just I give myself that time so that I don't have the pressure, and it kind of gives me more leeway. Is that the correct word? And if I do get my morning routine finished earlier, I could move on to something else. I can move on for like to the task that I have to do later on, or I could do something else. So right now I'm focusing on cleaning my room, but I'm also doing a vlog, which is content creation, which is pretty cool. That has helped me out a lot, and just blocking out time slots in your calendar instead of making like a task list. I still make task lists, but they kind of go hand in hand, you know, and it's something that worked for me. I'm having so much trouble explaining this, but I'm pretty sure you get what I was trying to say. I just keep switching back and forth to these different camera angles, but another thing that I like to do is to switch up the environment. Sometimes you've been hanging out too much in your room, you're not getting enough sunlight. So what I like to do is just go out, and it doesn't really matter where I go. I could go to a coffee shop, I could go to a park, I could go to the beach, and that usually refreshes my mind, and it resets it almost in a way, and I'm able to focus a lot better, and I'm able to do a lot more work. So that helps me. If you're feeling a little bit down, try to switch up your environment if you can. I know you can't really do that when you're working, when you're at school, but try to do something different. Okay, this is a little different because I've never done a setup like this where I'm just in front of a table, but I really wanted to make a video where I unbox it and then I try out the product. Let me give you some backstory. So my brother, he's been making smoothies recently, and he made a smoothie that tasted exactly like something you would get from Jamba Juice. And it's very simple. It's just basically almond milk with strawberries, blueberries, and a scoop of protein powder. And I'm pretty sure that's what it is, right? Jamba Juice is just blended fruit and like milk, some sort of milk. And so we have a blender, but there is one specific blender that he saw that another person was using on YouTube, and I decided to get it. It was like sort of an impulse buy. It wasn't that expensive. It was like $100-ish with like a $20 discount. So I have it right over there. I don't know why I started recording before I before I grabbed it, but I'm gonna reach over there right now. This is gonna be intense. So I don't have the largest room, so it's pretty cramped in here. I'm actually super thankful that I am able to record like this. And by the way, shout out to this little camera remote thing. It's called the Canon BRE1, and I'm able to start and stop recording with this little guy instead of having to reach over to the camera. I think I can raise up my chair just a little bit. This is the Ninja Twisty. I think that's what it's called. So what makes this thing special is that there's like a little thing at the top where you like twist it, and then it prevents it from getting stuck at the top. Because you know how when you make things, especially when they're like thicker, like it wouldn't like blend the things at the top, and then like only the things on the bottom would blend. So we got this. It's not sponsored or anything. I bought this off of Amazon myself. We're gonna have a bunch of fun on this vlog. So I guess going back to the topic of the video, if you know things aren't going your way, there's not really much you can do. You kind of gotta tough it out and just keep going. Sometimes it be like that. Paperwork. And that's just the reality of it, you know, like life isn't just all happiness. You are gonna experience heartbreak, you're gonna experience sadness, and it's just part of life. Sometimes you just gotta keep going. Is it weird? Sometimes I'm like, this is a cap. Some cats be going crazy outside. Hey, yo. So, anyways, where were we? Sometimes you just gotta keep going. Oh, I think I was saying, like, is it weird for me to like, not necessarily the pain, but like the emotions? It kind of, it's like, when you feel those emotions, the feelings of sadness and like anger and stuff, you're like, it kind of makes you think like, I'm alive. And no, is it just me? Anyways, we got a bunch of stuff. I don't really know how to display this, to be honest. This is the actual blender part. So our blender, I think our older blender, not older, but like our other blender is also a Ninja, but it's more difficult to clean because the bottom part doesn't come out to where the blade is. I'm not sure which blender we have, but this one, the blender part attachment comes out and you can clean the blades, you can clean the bottom of whatever cup you're using or container. And this is the thing essentially. So it twists like this. I did not know it clicks, by the way. Twist continuously to rotate the built-in tamper. Is that what it's called? I hope it's long enough for me to like blend. I'm gonna grab some fruits. It's kind of tiny. That's okay. I've come prepared. I know exactly where the extension cable thing is. Okay. Maybe I'll be back. I'm gonna wash this. We're gonna bring some fruits. Gonna blend me a smoothie and enjoy it. Okay, honestly, my room is a mess right now. I have to do a lot of cleanup after this, so if you found any sort of value from this YouTube video, this vlog, whatever you want to call it, please leave a like. I don't care if you subscribe. I don't care if you watch the whole video or not. Just please leave me a like. Anyways, this is all the ingredients. I'm gonna... there's a lot of stuff here. Let's see what we got. This is my first time making this. My brother literally just texted me the ingredients and the weight, and this is how he does it. So I'm gonna try to follow it step by step. So what he does is he starts off by using a scale, and this container fits on the scale so well. So we're gonna add, oh, I just turned it off. We're gonna add 350 milliliters of almond milk. So 350, oh, this is a new one. If I spill, I'm gonna be so sad. I was not having a good time while I was washing these because I was trying to dry them off and I was like shaking it. I was shaking it because I wanted the water to come out, and then I accidentally like flung the cup. I don't know if this will fit 350. It doesn't have to be exact, but I like being as exact as I possibly can. Oops, that was too much. It's okay. 351. We Gucci. And then we're gonna add 220 grams of frozen strawberries. 220 grams. I brought an extra bag because I didn't know how much 220 grams was. And I might add a little bit more because I do like strawberries. Okay, I'm glad I brought the extra bag because this is only... Never mind, it's 231. Okay, and then we need 120 grams of blueberries. I did wash my hands, so please don't sue me that I'm using my hands for this. Okay. Oh, 130. Chia seeds, 26 grams. Gonna get everything dirty with blueberries. 26 grams. Perfect. I hope this is just as fun it is. What? Can I speak English? I hope this is just as fun for you as it is for me because I'm having a blast. That's pretty much it for, oh no, I lied. We're gonna need 1 scoop of protein. I unfortunately did not bring any napkins. I don't know why I didn't think of bringing any napkins, but I'm gonna use my left hand. Last but not least is 1 scoop of protein. And after that, that's pretty much the whole smoothie. But I like to add a couple of other things because it is another way I can get my supplements in. So this would be like a protein shake replacement for me because I just go really simple and do just water protein shake and then I add my supplements, which is not that good to be honest. This is so much better. But yeah, now that I can make smoothies, I can add in my other supplements. So this is the, I don't even know what it's called, multi-collagen peptides. Believe it or not, I got this from the TikTok shop. I'm gonna add 2 scoops of these. But you can get them on Amazon, 2 scoops. Then, last but not least, I'm gonna add in some creatine. Gotta add in that creatine. 1 scoop in. And we're good to go. Okay, let's see. I'm so sorry if the audio is gonna like die because it's like very, very loud. Oh yeah. So insert that. That is perfect for 1 serving. Then we lock it into place. Make sure that this is sealed. Plug it in. Let's go to work. Let me get the bag of strawberries out of the way. So it says extract, smoothie, frozen, spread, and bowl. I'm gonna do smoothie. Twist, twist, twist. I think that was it. That was pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how much times I'm supposed to be spinning this thing, and people were saying in the reviews that it was pretty loud, but it's not that bad. And I was like right next to it. I'm super excited. Let's go ahead and try it out. I have one of the smaller cups because my smoothie straw is not that tall, so I'm gonna bring it to the side here. Move that out and we'll check it out. This looks very, very promising. If you want it to be more thicker, you just have to use less milk, but then you could also add milk through this like little hole up here. It filled it up like, yeah, I think I was like near the max fill. Dude. Yeah, this is it. I could probably drink it straight up. Yeah. This is beautiful. Okay. To be honest, the straw wasn't cutting it. I'm just gonna... It's so good. Especially with the Fruity Pebbles protein powder. It like tastes so good. If you get the Fruity Pebbles or the whatever they call it, Fruity Rocks, for copyright reasons or whatever. If you get that drink, it's pretty similar, I think. I'm not too sure. It's so good nonetheless. It's like, why would I pay $10 if I could just make it at home myself? See, now after having this shake, this protein shake, I'm like, maybe I was just hangry. Now, I haven't necessarily completely forgotten about the bad stuff that has happened to me earlier, but this makes it a lot better. And I had to take off my Peppa Pig Band-Aid because I had to wash dishes and it was stinging, but that didn't matter to me at all because I got this. This was so worth it. It was so worth the wait. It was worth the work. I have to clean up afterwards. This was fun. So again, if bad things are happening to you, because they happen to everyone, just keep going. Focus on the positives. Be grateful for things. I'm so grateful for this smoothie. I'm not gonna lie. This was such a worth it purchase. I can't even speak, that's how good it is. But if you want to get this, I'll have it linked in the description. I get like a small, affiliate kickback from Amazon if you were to purchase it through my link. So help support the channel. I'll have other stuff linked in the description as well. If you like these vlogs, let me know. I know they're very basic and it's just me talking to the camera. I kind of want to get more into it. I'm slowly incorporating more things that I would for like my tech YouTube videos, like music, titles, and even more of like the storytelling aspect of it, because I am doing a horrible job at that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just like turning on the camera, hitting record. But if I had something in mind to where I'm able to tell a story and maybe communicate the story better, then that'll probably take these vlogs to the next level. But for now, we are moving at a very slow pace in terms of the quality of the vlogs, but if we stay consistent, we will get better in no time. And that's what I hope to see within the next coming months, years, of whatever, of me just being on social media. If you enjoyed me rambling about stuff, if you found some value in this video, and if you enjoyed hanging out with me making a smoothie, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. That's it for now. Thanks for listening.